Hello masses! With the recent ruling in one of the US courts that cigarette manufacturers don't have to put those awful pictures of burnt out lungs and cancer victims and things like that onto cigarette packets, I thought we'd discuss the fact that some people are saying this is a good thing because it enables free speech, and other people saying it's a bad thing because more people might now smoke. I've been thinking that it's a very good thing in terms of free speech that they don't have to do this, because after all, no beer manufacturer has to put anything onto their bottles. And then that got me thinking, what if everyone did have to put warning labels of this kind onto their stuff? So we start with the cigarette packets. You'd go into a shop and think, do I want the one with the autopsy on it, or do I want the one with burnt out lungs? I'll go with the autopsy. I can't see an awful lot. There's just stitches. That could be a tattoo. So you buy that one instead. And then you decide, I'm fancying a beer. So which beer shall I have? Well, that one tastes really nice. It's got lots of hops in it. That one has a slightly sweeter taste. But then again, that one has a picture of an entire family dead in a car crash because the driver was drunk. And that one's only got a guy being arrested because he was in a drunken bar fight. I think I'll have that one. You go off to the rest of the supermarket. Well, I kind of need something to eat tonight. Shall I have the ready meal with the picture of someone dying from morbid obesity? Or shall I have the low-fat, low-salt meal, which has a guy dying from neurological conditions because he didn't get enough salt? This one's a tough one. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think I'll go for the morbid obesity, because at least I'll die happy. But of course, I do need bread for my breakfast, so I'll need some toast. So shall I have the white bread or the brown bread? I kind of like them both. I'm more in favour of the white bread, but then again, it's got a picture on it of an inflamed gut due to all the processing that wheat goes through to make white bread. And that's not really appealing. Whereas this one, it's got a picture of a guy who can't go to the toilet because he's got so much fibre in his diet that he's got constipation. So I'm pretty torn. But then again, I do have that conference coming up over the weekend, and I'm going to be pressed for time, so perhaps cutting out going to the toilet would be a pretty good idea. I'll have the brown bread. So yeah, that's refuge and audacity, I know that, but at the same time, I think it makes the point that you can't stop people from choosing things just because it's got a bad picture on the cover. Because the first thing I thought was, if the tobacco companies had lost that case and had to put those pictures onto their packets, well, all I'd have done is buy myself a tin and put the cigarettes in that, so I wouldn't have to look at the packet for long. I'd just have to open it, pour them in and chuck it away. There's always a solution around these problems if you really, really want to smoke. So hey, but then again, I'm an ex-smoker, so perhaps my view is clouded. Until next week, I've been Kirk-Robinson, you've been watching a video, and I'll see you later.